Coming up on Hawk TV, we take a look at a junior working to pursue his music career,
this year's prom season,
and a plan to put feminine hygiene products in the girls' bathrooms.
Good morning, Hebron High School. I'm Isabella Garcia.
And I'm Ava Caballero Roma.
And this is Hawk TV for Thursday, April 14th.
After initially starting as a hobby, Gavin Crutcher is now hoping to make music into a career. Manuel Inguanzo takes a look into Crutcher's journey in music.
Having 80,000 streams on platforms like Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple Music, junior Gavin Crutcher, aka Prodigy, explains the start of his interest in the music industry.
So I started like 4 years ago, just kind of like for fun, just messing around with it. And then I really liked making the beats and like coming up with lyrics and just different flows. And then from there, it just progressed and it just really came to be something that is way more than we thought was going to be.
Crutcher's manager is Guillermo Garzona, who manages various artists around Dallas. Garzona met Crutcher through his brother.
Our initial reaction was because of my brother. We just started going to the gym together, all hanging out, and then started playing his music in the car. And I saw potential. And I used to be in the music industry. I used to help promote for shows. I met a lot of artists. I know a little bit about the business and how to, network and just collab with everybody. I know a lot of big upcoming artists here in Dallas, Texas.
As Crutcher looks to expand his presence in the music industry, Garzona says his job is to help Crutcher make connections.
You got to get yourself out there. Social media is a big part of it. And also who you know is a big part of it, because you can't just come out there thinking you know everything when you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like every day we learn, and every day we learn everything brand new on the software. In the studio, we learn different flows, different styles. That's pretty much it though.
Already having performed 4 shows around Dallas, Crutcher lists his intentions moving forward with his music career.
I really just want to be able to like work in it more, like develop a good sound, do performances, go to shows, meet with other artists. Like that's always been like a huge thing for me, is like meeting other artists and like collaborating and like doing something together.
As a new artist, Crutcher says he has learned a lot throughout the process.
My advice would be not to post anything for a while until you like learn what you're doing and figure everything out, because it really does take a while. Like I have this program right here, it's called FL Studio, and it took me years to learn. I'm still learning on it. It's just like there's a million things you can do. It's like being in a real studio. Like you have everything, your EQ, your pitcher, your beats, samples, everything you need you can just use. So that's why it's really taking a while to learn that.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Manuel Inguanzo.
Thanks, Manuel. You can check out Crutcher's music on his Instagram, @Prodigy on everything.
Hebron's annual prom is an event that hasn't occurred in its traditional form since 2019. Rashad Mohammed takes a look into the preparation for this year's prom.
With prom quickly approaching, students and staff are preparing in many ways. Prom committee sponsor Jeannie Handline says she's excited for the first prom in 3 years.
I would say I'm probably excited more than anything else to be able to do this again. Like I said, I've had many prom experiences, and I know this is kind of a special, it's really a special event for a lot of lot of students here at Hebron, since we're kind of coming, I guess, quote unquote, back to normal. And so I feel fortunate to be a part of that, and I'm looking forward to seeing kids enjoy themselves and to be able to provide that entertainment for them.
The excitement doesn't limit itself to the campus. David's bridal employee, Mariah Brown, says this time of year affects the business she works for.
This year, more and more schools are opening up to having big events. So we are seeing probably one of our biggest waves in the last 2 years because people are getting their one and only prom. And we also see that a lot of seniors are inviting graduates to their proms as well. So we're even seeing more people participate in prom this year.
Senior and prom committee member Michaela Adams and Brown detail the significance of the dance for high school students.
I think most seniors should go to prom because our high school experience has been tainted by COVID, and I hate to be like a Debbie Downer, but like it just has. And so I feel like it's really important for us to go so we get some sort of like normal high school experience.
I mean, it's probably the first time that girls are going to feel dressed up and feel pretty. Ever since they were a little kid, they probably dress up in costumes and princess outfits, and now they actually get to do it in real life and actually show off what they want to look like, you know? It's only a few times in your life you're actually going to dress up, and prom is probably the first time for most people. So it's really, really fulfilling to give the girls that experience.
With this being most seniors' first and final prom, Hayline reflects on the importance that this event has compared to previous years.
I think that there's a number of reasons. I think it's a traditional, high school experience for many students, like we have the board at the front of the school that shows staff members' previous proms. I think it's just kind of woven into that American tradition of you go to prom, your last year of high school, and it's this kind of formal celebration of all the work that you've put into your high school experience as a way to enjoy and so have some last moments with some of your classmates and to make those special memories.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Rashad Muhammad.
Thanks, Rashad. Prom tickets are still on sale for $75 until next week.
In honor of prom being held next weekend, we tried to help one of our prom queen nominees find a prom date.
Stay with me now, contestants. Win the game. Let's go! All right. And the lady over the curtain, do you hear us over here? Yes. Look at that. All right. Just make sure the show's gonna work. We got Fred, Nicholas, and Kaden here with us today. All right, so we're gonna start off with some questions. How would you ask a lady on her first date? My bad. On me.
After I hit the gym, I go to her house and ask her for the hamburger.
With that.
Alright,
go ahead.
No, saying you gotta reach up. No. Ask her what her favorite movie is, and then, ask her if she wanna go to the movies.
Okay. Me? I like to go on adventures, so. Ooh, okay. I'll probably tell her, like, you look nice today, how your day been, all that. Then I'll probably take her to, like, a baseball game or something like that. Baseball game? Yeah, like an MLB game, Texas Rangers.
What are your first thoughts so far?
The hamburger's a little interesting. The movie's a no-go, but the baseball game's a pretty good idea.
What would be the way you would want your first date to go?
Honestly, just take me anywhere you want to go. If there's something you like, I'd like to see it, and I'd probably enjoy it too.
We see that in baseball now, don't we? All right, let's move on to the next question.
Hey guys, back again. What is your type?
6'4" or taller.
6'4"?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
6'4".
And then nothing else matters.
I'm not even 6'4". I like somebody who's like clean, take care of themselves most of the time. Shorter than me, of course, because
You gotta be clean. You can't be dirty. You gotta have nice hygiene.
All right.
Moving along. So now, did any of those guys seem interesting to you?
I guess it's nice to know that, what I look like doesn't play into some of the things.
And so what is your type in a guy?
Anybody who is just themselves.
Aww.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's a tough one. Is it a coin flip?
I think it might have to be a coin flip.
Fred's 1. I'll be 3.
Pick a number 1 through 3. 3.
There you have it, folks. I'm going to prom. See you next time on Win the Day. That was a nice twist.
Thanks to all the Prom King and Queen nominees who participated. Be sure to vote on Prom King and Queen when buying your prom ticket. A new student-led club, Girl Up, recently shared a form asking if female students would like to be provided with feminine hygiene products in girls' restrooms. Libby Newton takes a look into how this club is looking to provide these products.
Recently, with some help from ASL teacher Michelle Shadow, Nandita Kumar and the Girl Up Club created a drive to provide period products in the school bathrooms.
It was really all her doing and all her idea, and she's the one that went to the fountain, started all of that.
So we started the survey because we really wanted to get an idea of how students were being affected by period poverty, which is just the lack of access to period products like pads and tampons, and as well as like sanitary facilities.
The Girl Up Club created a form to put up around the school asking if girls would like to have pads and tampons provided for them in the school bathrooms. The responses they got came in droves.
We've done this period poverty drive for 2 years now, but like coming back to school after COVID, like we've had a full response of a lot of people wanting to donate these products and have like a full school drive, and we thought that if we can do a drive this big, that we can actually implement some change in the school.
Some students are unable to afford period products, which is one of the reasons they decided to come up with this plan.
We are accepting donations at any time. You can bring them to my classroom in 1500 and I will pass them off to the team members who are collecting and distributing the items.
Not only are Hebron students affected, but so are other schools in LASD. Kumar and the Girl Up Club's plan is to implement this in all the schools in the district.
So we really wanted to get a feel of how students are being impacted, like their attendance, their health, their mental health, because we really thought that this was a change that needed to happen at Hebron and all other schools in LISD as well.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Libby Newton.
Thanks, Libby. If you would like to donate, please bring any feminine hygiene products to room 1500.
Junior Braden Jones broke the school pole vault record set in 2012 last Friday, making the new record now 15 feet. Landry Dale takes a look into his pole vault journey.
Braden Jones started pole vaulting in 7th grade, but started taking it seriously when he won districts in 8th grade. Jones' passion for the sport also comes with determination to get better at each meet.
What motivates me the most is hitting PRs, and because I know the feeling that I had after I got 15 was really, it's the best thing in the world, so.
Some of Jones' teammates see him as a coach and a leader since Hebron doesn't have an official pole vault coach. Teammates Parker Watson and Reagan Reasonover say how it felt to watch him break the school record.
I was there. I was right besides the mat when he broke it, and it was just an amazing feeling to see him achieve something so great, and just knowing that he worked so hard for it, it was awesome to see.
I was really excited for him because I know that's something that's always been a long-term goal of his, and I'm really excited to see his name up on the board.
With the district meet ahead, Jones has hopes to improve and break his own record.
Hopefully into the 16s, maybe even the 17s if I get good enough. But, just keep going.
Jones hopes to go to a D1 or D2 school for college and continue his pole vaulting career there. Reasonover says Nike Nationals is something that could give him exposure.
He's definitely going to probably get lots of scholarships from other schools. He was given the opportunity to vault at Nike Nationals. He qualified, which is a really big deal as a high schooler.
With the season not being over yet and Jones continuously breaking records, he explains his hopes for senior season.
I think it would definitely be my show-out season because I'll probably already be committed or something by then, and so I'll just be kind of showing off the max of what I can do, trying to push up that school record as high as possible, so make sure nobody breaks it for a little bit.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Landry Dale.
Thanks, Landry. Jones and the rest of the pole vault team will compete at the district track meet today at Marcus.
In other sports news, baseball plays a game tonight at Marcus at 7.
And softball also plays tonight at Marcus at 7:15.
That's it for today's episode. I'm Ava Caballero Romo.
And I'm Isabella Garcia. Have any story suggestions? Email us down below.
And make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.